So a little while back, you had Gavin Newsom asked Ron DeSantis to debate him. And Newsom went on Sean Hannity's show and had a spirited exchange and a debate with Sean Hannity. And it's a move for Newsom to try to get his name in the mix, his name in the conversation, in case Biden dies and he would jump in, or, for the next election cycle. And DeSantis at the time was doing better polling-wise, and so he basically turned it down. But now that he's floundering and he's going in the wrong direction, he came out the other day and said, okay, let's do it. Let's do the debate. So it looks like we may have, in November, Gavin Newsom versus Ron DeSantis. I find that interesting. I'll certainly watch it. We'll break it down for you on this channel, assuming it happens. But Ron DeSantis, in the wake of all this, sent Newsom a list of, here are the things that I want to happen in the debate. Here are, the rules and the regulations, so on and so forth. And it is the saddest thing I've ever seen. So this is in Politico. Quote, "No wonder Trump is kicking his ass. Newsom camp hits DeSantis on debate proposal. Governor Gavin Newsom's camp blasted Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' proposed rules, arguing that they are an attempt to hide his weaknesses as a candidate. California Governor Gavin Newsom's camp on Saturday blasted Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' proposed rules for a long-touted debate, arguing that they are an attempt to hide his weaknesses as a candidate. Quote, what a joke. Newsom spokesperson Nathan Click said in a statement, DeSantis' counterproposal is littered with crutches to hide his insecurity and ineptitude, swapping opening statements with a hype video, cutting down the time he needs to be on stage, and adding cheat notes and a cheering section. Oh my God, that's so sad. The saddest part of this, in my opinion, the cheering section is super sad, and replacing opening statements with a hype video is even sadder. The thing about time, if you don't want to have really long open-ended, that is kind of weak too. You want to limit your amount of time on stage to limit the damage. That's kind of sad. The notes thing doesn't bother me because, you forget, I wanted to say this or I wanted to say that, or this is an issue I want to bring up. Here's some stats I wanted to bring to the table. So the notes thing is not sad to me. The rest of the stuff is kind of sad. Quote, Ron should be able to stand on his own 2 feet. It's no wonder Trump is kicking his ass. Political Playbook exclusively reported on Saturday the DeSantis team's rules proposal, which includes a pre-recorded video in lieu of opening remarks and a live audience instead of an empty room. Now understand, guys, here's what makes this even sadder. Gavin Newsom said, have Sean Hannity moderate it. Now, I cannot think of a more biased moderator than Ron DeSantis, than Sean Hannity. Sean Hannity is a dyed-in-the-wool right-winger. He loves Trump. He loves DeSantis. He's Mr. Republican. And Newsom is still well, let him moderate it. That's fine. I know it's going to be 2 versus 1. I don't care. And DeSantis is still we got to rig the deck in our favor. We have to do it. Hype video, no opening statements. Oh, Ron, this is the saddest thing I've ever seen. So ultimately, look, I don't know if this thing's going to happen. I don't know. Because it looks like Newsom is saying no to some of these rules. And I don't know if DeSantis is going to say, no, we must do that. Because DeSantis probably feels this is below him. Newsom's not running for anything right now. But he also kind of needs the attention because his campaign is floundering. So I don't know what's going to happen. But look, it really does go to show you, he is insecure, right? For a long time, DeSantis only did interviews with soft outlets. And still to this day, he doesn't really go in the lion's den much at all. And that's weak, man. You're running for president. And by the way, you'd probably get more viral moments if you go in the lion's den. You probably would be more popular if you go in the lion's den. But he can't. He's trying to protect himself. He was trying to protect what he viewed as a lead that he had when at best he was tied with Trump immediately after the midterms. Well, how'd that work out for you? You're going in the wrong direction. Putting Ron, some might say. All right, guys, that's the show. That's the show. I love you all. Thank you, as always, for listening to me. Truly appreciate it. Everybody do me a huge favor. Click like. Click subscribe. If you do any one single thing, click that sub button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps us tremendously in the algorithm. Click that bell icon so you get a notification every single time a video drops. Remember, you can always support the show on Patreon or tip with the thanks button below on YouTube. That stuff is down there. Thank you so much to everybody who does support this show that way. And also, sign up for Crystal Kyle and Friends, man. We've been having some great debates over there. We're going to have an awesome debate upcoming. Crystal and I will be taking on Michael Tracy about the Trump indictments. You're not going to want to miss this. It should be a hell of a lot of fun. So if you pay $5 on Substack, you get the video of every interview and debate, and you get them a day early. Everybody else could sign up for free on Substack, and they get that later, the audio version of the show, a day later, usually on Saturdays. And that's all I got for you guys, man. Everybody have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm.